Hey everyone, so we're going to be doing Shuji summons on both Betty and Puck because they decided to drop them together. I don't know if this is going to be like a new trend where like usually we get the two characters like Rim and Ram, but they're a couple like days or even weeks apart. Um, Recently it's been, two characters at a time, so we'll just have to see if they continue this trend. We do have the Garth, Fred, and Felt coming out. I would expect Garth and Fred to be dropping together, and then Felt maybe be like the odd one out. We'll have to wait and see. Either way, we do have multis or step up multis for both characters. That's pretty interesting. Very tempting. I think they're trying to bait us. We have all of the witch files. It's not known if they're gonna drop a witch sometime late December or even New Year's, but that's when I would expect at least one to drop. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think the New Year's batch on their own, Garfred and Felt, are gonna be strong enough to like really make people want to summon. Like obviously all of these units that have been coming out, Reflect is really strong, Petra is really strong. Echidna with the right team and planning out your attacks could be potentially very strong. I haven't taken a look at these guys, but they're pretty strong too. It's just like nothing really game breaking, like absolute game breaking. Like these are very strong units, don't get me wrong, but like something that's like a huge must summon for. Like I feel like that's what a New Year's and like a festival unit should be. And I don't know, I just don't see like again the New Year's batch being that. So there has to be like a witch coming out. I feel like this is bait. Either way, we have again multi or step up multis. That's really good. If you do want to summon, definitely do the multi or step ups first, test your luck. You do have the guaranteed awakening for that character in the future if you ever if you don't pull them here and if you get them later on. Also makes it cheaper to buy them in the first place if you don't get them. Then we have the extra rate for picking them up on the last step, as well as the guaranteed memory for them. Again, step ups are just very overall worth it in my opinion. And yeah, and also someone said that the rates, they were like I think they were a newer play. The rates for these step ups are the same, exact same as the normal banner, except for that last step. Again, you can see that last step 1.5 rate up, rather than we can take a look at the normal rates real quick. I actually have never opened these, so the animation's gonna pop up. Also, Puck animation will be dropping as a video whenever Sega or ReZero, the Twitter account, releases the video. I do have a raw file, but I like it when they release the super animation with the like the in-game gameplay, sort of with sound and like in a game example. I don't want to just upload the raw file with no sound and anything. So I'm gonna wait until Sega's Twitter actually uploads it, and then I'll take it from there. So yeah, as you can see, the guaranteed memory, and then you also have that rate up. We'll take a look at normal rates and then compare them to the rate up step. So 7.5 is normal 3-star rate, 2.5 is normal character rate, and then 5% is normal memory rate. So you're gonna have a 1% chance throughout the entirety of the banner. We'll take a look at all the multiple steps. We'll do step 1, now step 2, 1%. Then step 3, 0.9999%. I wonder why that is. Oh, you don't have a chance of getting a memory, that's why. Step 3 cancels out the memory. Interesting. I didn't know that. So no memories in it. Oh, is it no memories in that step? I never knew that. What was it, step 4? I think it was step 4. Oh no, I misclicked. It was the last. Because if you don't know, you're guaranteed a character in the last slot of every multi. So I clicked the last slot, and that's what happened. My bad. Then we have step 5, same rates. Oh no, step 5 is the 1.5 increase, and then that's it. So yeah, it's the same rates as a normal banner. We'll take a look at this one as well, just to prove it. Do the multi. 1%. Same rates, everything. You just get those added bonus effects, so be aware of that. And that goes for the Puck banner as well. I didn't mean to click there. The Buck banner. All right, we'll take a look at these characters, see what they got. I haven't seen these beforehand, so this should be my first time seeing them. Max level skill, basic, physically attacks a single enemy, 400% power, has a 100% chance of inflicting stun for 1 turn. Interesting. No cooldown passive at the beginning of the battle. All enemies and allies that have 190 agility or more will have their buffs removed and inflicted with stun for 1 turn. Okay, but why? What is this again? Is this fatigue or something? No, it doesn't take me there anywhere. Okay, so I want to know. There's a new buff or debuff as well. Probably should have pulled that up ahead of time. My bad. Actually, it should be here. Let me open the Discord really quick and block this up. It was not linked to me. Okay, so let me go look for it myself. It's right around here. New buffs and debuffs. New one is called Curse. We'll go through before we get into the rest of your kit, just so you have like an idea of how it works. You cannot have debuffs removed from you other than through the passage of turns. So basically nothing works on getting rid of those debuffs, and you just have to like take the hit basically. Buff seal. Okay. What's fatigue? Fatigue reduces attack agility. Okay. So this is buff seal. I always get it mixed up. So you buff seal, distraction, and curse for 2 turns, ignoring buff and debuff resistances. Wow. So you get the stun for 1 turn, and then you get the rest of these for 2 turns. And it doesn't matter if you're resistant or not. So the immunity, the buff or debuff resistant memory that a lot of people use at the beginning of the game, yeah, it's useless here. Interesting. Every time the enemy does 4 actions, restore 30% of your maximum HP. Additionally, if there are 3 or more purple allies, all allies and enemies will have their buffs removed and can be inflicted with purple collapse for 2 turns for 1 turn. Oh yeah, so this is dog shit. Let's get that straight. So I don't know what they were thinking here. No team is gonna have more than 190 agility other than the purple team. Trying to think, maybe the blue team. I don't really know how the blue team works. It's been so long since I took a look at it, but I know yellow team isn't reaching those speeds. Mono red is more like of a defense, kind of like tanky sturdiness team. You don't really need to build agility. I think I built agility on Echidna, but I think I was pretty stupid for that, to be honest. I've yet to even use her because I don't really have a mono red team. I guess that can counter like Valram or something. Trying to think of other teams. Yeah, this is like really stupid. At the beginning of battle, all enemies and allies that have 190 agility or more will have their buffs removed and inflict. So this is like essentially killing a unit. Not only is it distraction, it's also buff seal and curse. Curse is very strong debuff. You need to be aware of this. So thankfully she's the only one in the game with it so far. I don't think Puck, again, I haven't seen these, so I don't know if Puck has it or not. But yeah, that's a pretty scary debuff. And then healing 30% of your maximum HP. I'm assuming this is only for Betty because it doesn't specify the entire team. Additionally, if there are 3 or more purple allies, all enemies and allies will have their buffs removed and can be inflicted with purple collapse for 2 turns. Yeah, this is terrible. I don't like. Akindo kind of does the same thing where she like kind of ruins her teammates because she procs a field skill with that terrible debuff. But like I can see some gameplay or some play where like you can work around it to your advantage. This I really don't see being in anyone's advantage ever. She's ever on the field, then both teams are having a bad time. That's just plain and simple. That's it. For turn cooldown skill 2 magically attacks all enemies with 700% power. There's a 100% chance of inflicting hatred for 3 turns to all enemies. Is this a typo? Raptor, you okay? You missed attacks too. Additionally, enemies that have 190 agility or more will be also... Oh yeah, so it's the same exact thing as our passive. What is hatred? Is it hatred? What's hatred? Is that a thing in the game? Chance to inflict... I want to see if the Discord has separate translations. I don't think they even have translations up yet. Yeah, they don't. I'm trying to decipher what it means. Has a 100% chance to inflict 3 turns to all enemies. Either way, that's not that bad because it's just only affecting the enemies for once. Yeah, this unit sucks, dude. I'm trying to see like the genius in her design, but I just don't see it. She's kind of dog shit. Don't summon for Betty. What the fuck? You're just gonna make everyone's lives more miserable. 50% debuff chance up. Oh yeah, I'm never fighting with Betty. Betties have got to be like the most annoying OP units. Swimsuit Betty's just insane. She's on literally every team now. She held up so well. This Betty is gonna be super annoying to fight. I don't ever want to fight her. Oh my god. HP 10%. She's got 17k HP, 900 attack, 900 defense. Agility is 153. Of course, she's slow. 50% crit rate, 120 crit damage, 70% debuff success rate, and 35% debuff resistance. Huh. Yeah, she doesn't do damage. She's not there to tank. She's not even there to support. She really is just there to ruin everyone's day. I hate this unit. No thanks. Her memory is going to be if unit is a melee camp, HP. Oh, these are weird values. Was this 24? 40%? Is that right? 40%? If unit is a melee camp, when you get a turn, there's a 100% chance you will give yourself debuff chance for 1 turn. When you get a turn, oh my god, this memory is insane. It's very specific because of the HP, but the debuff chance every turn, wow, that's so valuable. This is a good memory. Ooh, man. Ooh. I don't think it's worth going in purely on that memory, but it is pretty tempting. I'm not gonna lie. Wow, that's a really good memory. It's specific to melee camp units, but again, it's like the most crowded camp in the entire game. So it's pretty good. Wow, that's good. Taking a look at Puck here. Basic. Physically attacks a single enemy, 600% powers, and 100% chance of giving self rage for 3 turns. Ooh, rage unit. Automatic activation. Purple allies will have 70% more HP and 50% more defense. At the beginning of battle, there's a 100% chance you'll give yourself attack up large, which is 100%, I believe. 70%. Oh, what's the normal one? I should have buffs and debuffs. Is it 30%? 50, 70. Okay, that makes sense. I forget there's so many values in the game. I just forget. 100% chance to give yourself a large attack buff for 3 turns. Reflect 80, so 3 times for okay. 80% reflect effect. Additionally, give all allies which have 180 agility or less. Why are they cooking so many people for agility? What's going on? These units are so shit designed. Mono Purple is the fastest team in the game, and they're like designing units for a slow team. I'm kind of pissed off about this. Give allies which have 100 agility or less 3 times reflect and huge defense buff for 2 turns. That one should be 100 because I think the normal one is 70. Yeah, 70, 100. And for all allies with 181 agility or more, give them 30% action gauge. So this is the beginning of the turn, right? Additionally, At the beginning of battle, yeah, okay. I was just seeing where it procced. I had to decipher all this text just to see where it procced. At the beginning of battle, 100% chance to give yourself attacking attack, reflect. And then if you additionally give all allies reflect if they're slow and defense, or 30% action gauge if they're fast. See, this is where this is a little bit okay and better designed because it compensates like for both sides of the coin, where it's like it'll help slow players out and it's kind of what it's aiming for, but they do have something for the fast units. Um Man, I don't, what are they thinking? I really don't know what they're thinking here. These units are terrible for the purple team. Damn, these suck. Magically, we'll go to skill 2 now. Magically, all enemies with 500% power times the number of purple allies. Huh. That's not that bad. I mean, you plan on running these guys on mono teams either way. This could be really fun in all-out war events. If there are 3 or more purple allies, damage their invincibility, so that's nice, and reduce the enemy's maximum HP 50% of the damage dealt. I don't really like this skill, but it's good to have on a skill 2 because obviously that's what you're going to be hitting hard with. So that's pretty good. Additionally, if there are 5 or more purple allies, HP reduction from damage dealt increased by 30. Oh, so you're going to be decreasing the enemy's HP by 80% of the damage you deal. I like that. Okay, so they're having a little more fun with it. I kind of dig that. It only really works because it's on the skill 2, but I do actually like it. Bonus skills, Jesus, 40% attack. This guy's a monster. Increase all purple allies attack by 35%. Really solid leader. 2k, almost 2k on base. 12k HP, 900 defense. Agility is 153. 50, 120, 20, 35. Obviously, matches are probably getting way too fast for their liking. Like, too many teams are steamrolling if they get like a first turn and stuff like that. But like, I don't know about slowing down the meta to like this. This is just kind of lame. If unit is a melee camp, attack 40%. Jesus Christ. If unit is a melee camp, when you get a turn, there's a 100% chance you'll give yourself rage for 2 turns. This is extremely strong. Jesus Christ, these memories are popping, bro. I thought single passive memories couldn't get any stronger. I thought the double passive memories are the wave, but these abilities every single turn, like this isn't, it would be one thing if this was start a battle. This is every single turn you get. Wow. See, these memories are popping, but the characters themselves kind of suck. I really don't like Betty. I don't see her working on any team at all. Puck, debatably, is way better. He reminds me of a Memory Snow Rem, where like she's good for that team, but she's not needed. I mean, obviously the purple allies will have 70% more HP and defense. I don't think we have a unit that does that. I don't know if Subaru did it. I remember Subaru does the collapse, and I was happy about mono purple getting a collapse unit, but I don't know if he has like a buff. I can check real quick. Use skill increase actually, but no, he does not have a buff for mono purple. So this is the first. Does Betty do it? No, Betty doesn't do it. So Puck is really good because he can increase stats for mono purple. That's a mono unit for sure. He's pretty good for reflection, but he's only on slow characters, and you only have like 4 options to use on a mono purple team. And I don't see any of them being below this, to be honest. Subaru is like a base. I think his base is higher. Yeah, he's 183, so he's automatically already higher. Where's the differentiator? Which have 180 agility or less. Yeah, so Subaru's base agility already beats this. So you only have one unit that can take advantage of it, and it's this Betty. Or Puck himself, I guess, if that counts. But like, you need both of them if you want to take advantage of the slow pace team. But like, again, like mono purple is the fastest team in the game. Like, I don't understand what they're thinking. This is terrible. Like, Puck is fine. Betty, I'm so baffled by Betty. Like maybe I'm super blind and I just don't see it. But yeah, I literally just don't see it. I don't know why she's in the game. She's such a weird unit. Thank God though, because it's an easy skip on my part. Personally, again, if you're running mono purple, Puck is the only worth picking up here. If you're a whale and you want to go for those memories, obviously her memory is really good. His memory is pretty good, but I'd say it's pretty specific to him. Not a lot of attackers on mono purple. I mean, you have Rem, but her attack is based off her agility, so you wouldn't want this memory on her. Plus, again, she has the swimsuit memory catered to her, so if you were, playing during that event, obviously you have the best memory in the game for her. I guess 20-year-old later Subaru, is he Amelia Camp? Is he still classified as Amelia Camp? I don't know because I don't have him. Maybe in the future, this could be more suited for general play. It is really good. It's just very specific at the moment. Yeah, pretty weird. If you're gonna summon, again, just do the step ups. Step ups are always like the goated. You need a total of 4.5k in order to do all 5 steps. Then you'll have 1 rotation, and that's it. Then it'll just switch over to the normal banner. I wouldn't recommend summoning here. We have the New Year's batch coming soon, as well as potentially a witch. That's what I'm thinking. And yeah, so that's gonna do it for the video. I'll see you guys next time. Later.